Text Tool Dynamic. A dynamic field allows us to display text dynamically. This text field helps us create shares, stock markets, weather reports, population countdowns, and so forth. Open our static type file, which we created already and saved. Select the Text tool and go to Properties panel, and in that, choose Dynamic Text option. Move the mouse pointer on the stage, click and drag. We'll get a bounding box with a square on the bottom right corner indicating that the text we are using is dynamic text. So go ahead and type in some text. Fine. Now we're going to discuss the properties of the dynamic text tool. The properties of this type are similar to the static type except for a few options, and they are instance name. This option allows us to specify a name which helps us to access the text through ActionScript. Border. This option allows us to give border to a text. To display a black border and white background for the text field, select Show Border option. If we deselect this option, it won't display any black box. Character embedding. Using this option, we can select the character sets that we want to embed. Control+click is used to select the multiple options. Line type or behavior. The line type can be single, multi-line, and multi-line no wrap. Single line permits us to key in a single line such as a name, password, or such. Multi-line allows us to key different lines such as comments and feedback. And then multi-line no wrap will allow multi-line text without wrapping the text into the text box. To preserve rich text formatting with the appropriate HTML tags, select Render Text as HTML option. Hence, dynamic text type is used to change the text dynamically. Text Tool Input. Input text creates a field in which the user can enter text in runtime. This text field gets input from the user while testing the movie. For example, name and password fields are created using this text type. Go to the Properties panel and change text type as input. Now click and drag to create an input text type. The properties of input text type are very much similar to static and dynamic text, except that maximum characters in options and password type located under line type or behavior. Now we can apply filters to this. For example, we're going to work with name and password fields. Before drawing two input fields, choose type as static, and now type name, then type password on the stage. Now, select Input Type and draw two input text boxes, one for the name and the other for the password. For the first field, go to Options, and in that give 15 as the maximum characters, and then choose Border option. Next, for the second field, choose Line Type as the password from Behavior option. Now go to Options and specify value as 6, and then choose Border. Now we want to test the movie to see the result, right? Fine. Go to Control, and in that choose Test Movie, or press Control-Enter in the keyboard to test the movie. Testing the movie is nothing more than getting our output in SWF format. Now look here, we can enter only 15 and 6 characters, respectively, for the name and password fields, and no more than that. Just type and see the difference. Now, as we told you earlier, it's very useful to create name and password fields. A tip for you, for creating labels, we can use static type. To get input from the user, we can use input type. Now, if we want to change the value in a text field dynamically, we can use dynamic text type. Therefore, Input tool is used to create a field in which the user can enter text in runtime. From this chapter, we have learned how to use the Text tool and its types.